this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got softball, hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie, and this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers, do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta play them. And if it want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be doing me. Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for... Joining us, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Inside, here's Mobley. Middleton for three. Reeves with the rebound. And here we go, Kuminga heading to the hoop.
Yeah, that was a foot race in the open floor, and Kuminga is going to win that one most of the time.
Here's Halliburton. Over Bane. Halliburton, no good. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Payton for three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Halliburton outside. Rockets hits. And that one, good.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Now Randall. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Bullets. Back to Mobley. Bane with the steal. Goes up. And Kuminga throws it down.
Terrific play on Bane's part, sparking the fast break with a heads-up play on defense.
Now, here is Halliburton. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
And here's Halliburton. Screened by Young. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley misses. Fast break, here they come. Reeves can't hit. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Halliburton penetrating to the paint. Bane with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Reeves. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
2 minutes remaining, first 2 minutes.
It's Young on the wing. Foul outside. Halliburton with it. Still yet to score. They could use a bucket. Pushing it up. Finished off the break.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Now, here is Halliburton. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kuminga. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
A kick out to Mobley. No good from outside. Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Young inside. A kick out to Mobley. Young outside. Mobley is screened. Fires for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And finished off by Kuminga.
Well, if he was in the dunk contest right there, I think that's solid 10s across the board for Kuminga.
A kick out to Mobley. Out in his own on the break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Halliburton. And here's Young from the arc. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Your opponents.
They lead by 12.
The away team, 16.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Randall no good.
Those are chances
almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And he connects with the jumper. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now Halliburton. No scoring in this one. A clear look here for Middleton. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Randall. And the dunk by Towns.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Halliburton is double. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Halliburton is double. Pass to Young. In the corner, Horford with it. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Left side, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Horford. Outside for Halliburton. Right side Horford. Here's Young. Back to Horford. Towns with the steal. Here's Reeves. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reeves has got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
It's Powell on the wing. Middleton for 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And here's Reeves outside. Here's Kuminga. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Horford. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Towns for three. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Bullets. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's Young. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Left side, Halliburton. Here's Horford. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Back to Halliburton. Outside, Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Halliburton outside. Back to Horford. Halliburton outside. Outside, Horford. That three off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nice pass ahead. He created an easy transition bucket.
Pass to Horford. His three-pointer's off the mark. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl-Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Halliburton for three. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Back to Reeves. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Reeves has got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Middleton inside the three-point line. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Reeves. Misses in close. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Halliburton, that's good.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Randall.
Julius Randle.
And Randall throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Anthony Towns.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Julius Randle.
And Randall throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Powell outside. Outside, Horford. Back to Middleton. Misses from close range. And here's Reeves outside. That shot, no good. That one doesn't drop. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
The away team, 57.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Bullets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Down low, out to Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Powell's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Bane. Offensive rebound. Back to Reeves. In the corner, it's Bane. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Towns.
Anthony Towns.
And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Young outside for 3. And Bane pulls it down. And he dunks it down.
Austin Reeves.
And no doubt he is capable of getting hot. Reeves is a machine when that stroke is there for him. And I think we're seeing that tonight.
Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Young. The 3. Good on the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Reeves. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watched shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of a screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Out to the right wing. Young with the steal. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. With the drive. Middleton on the wing. Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Team foul.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Towns gets it to go.
3 points.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Bane. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. Halliburton outside. And here's Young from the arc. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Reeves. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Pass to Middleton. Looking to end his cold spell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Outside, Bane. .50 seconds left in the game. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And here is Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Knocked loose. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.